So instead of using EBSCO or eLibrary, I'm just going to put this into Google. Now remember, when I put something into Google, I have to be a discriminating user. I have to make sure, where did this information come from? So I put the same thing in, teens, sleep, and school. And I'll bring it up. Now here's something for the Sleep Foundation, the Sleep Foundation, the Sleep Foundation. Here's somebody's blog. Here is the Washington Post. Now, I'm going to believe the Washington Post before I ever believe any of this. But let's look. Can I look at the Sleep Foundation and see what they're saying? Okay, so here's the Sleep Foundation. The first thing I notice about it is they have, what is this? They have advertisements on it. I'm like, well, I don't know. Here's an advertisement, how sleep impacts this. But I can go to About Us. And About Us is the National Sleep Foundation is dedicated to improving health and well-being through sleep education and advocacy. Interesting. I personally think they're selling stuff. Some of their information may be right, but I'm going to skip the National Sleep Foundation and I'm going to go back because there was a Washington Post article that I think looked good. Okay, another thing, whoops. Okay, another thing is, I'm gonna skip those, but there's one for the Washington Post from August 23rd, 2017. Here's one, pediatricians say teens should sleep in, school won't let them. There's the article right there. Okay, so I may want to use this article. Again, I have to make sure that I do my citation for it. I can use EasyBib for this, but I want to make sure that I am double checking it. Okay, so I'm going to use my EasyBib that I have right here. I'm going to go to Cite on EasyBib. And here's this. Is this my author? I checked that. Yep. Washington Post, WP. When was it published? August 23rd, 2017. When was it accessed? Today. I think that gives me the information. So I'm going to hit the citation thing. And I'm going to grab this because I think it looks good. Now the difference is on these, I have to make sure that I'm going to post, that I print this or save it somehow. So there it is right there. So I'm going to copy and I'm going to paste that. And it starts with a B. So I'm going to go back to my works cited. I'm going to put, it was a BA. So I'm going to put it before this one. There it is. I do have the address on it, but at that time, I usually would print this. Okay, so I would go into this and print it. Now, if I go back to my list and I start going through there, this one is the, let's click on this one because it's the National Library of Medicine. Okay, this gives me an article. It looks like a very scholarly article. So it depends on, is this something I want to read? Is this something that's going to be hard for me? This could be something good, but I'm going to go back and look some more. If it's a blog, I usually do not use it. Science Daily, I'll check on that one. Teens get more sleep with a later time. It's in Science News. The full story's there. I like the looks of that. I would probably, again, if this is what I want, it came out in 2018. It came from the University of Washington. So I like that. So I'm going to use that one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see if my EasyBib will work with this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see what we get. We get 10, we get teens get more sleep. Do I have an author? I don't see where I have an author on this. Material provided by University of Washington. Okay. So it may be on the website, but I put University of Washington in here. But I have to spell it right. Just so that I know where it came from. What? It'll take a minute for it to come up. It'll make you watch this little ad sometimes, which is very annoying. Okay. So I'm going to grab this. I'm going to do that. Teens get more sleep because it doesn't have an author. It takes the article first. So LMNOP go like that. Okay, then I would print that article. So be a discriminating user when you're looking up stuff. Never use somebody's blog. Look and see what it is that you're looking for. Let's go to the next page. New York Times. New York Times would be good. The health blog of the University of M Health. So I'm going to look at that and see what I think. Okay, so it's from the University of Michigan. I think I could use that one. So, for example, they have ban electronic devices, maintain a regular sleep schedule, that sort of stuff. So let's see if this one would work with my EasyBib. If it doesn't, you just have to fill it in. Okay, so this gives me, this did not give me the right website title. So the website title here should be, come here. So I have to fix this. So it is the University of Michigan Health. Whoops. Okay, when was this published? It was published September 17th, 2018, and it didn't fill that in, so I have to fill that in. Notice it puts the day that we accessed it right there. So there's that. Right there. Command C. The person's name starts with an M. I'm going to go to Works Cited, LMNO. Put it in there. There you go. So that's how I'm going to do that.